Bonjour, future lawyers. My name is Dawn Pritchard. I come from a long line of full-blooded Métis in Saskatchewan. Now I live in the Outaouais, Wakefield, Quebec, which is the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. I've practiced law for over 20 years now, and now mainly practice in the area of international environmental law. Tracey has asked me to speak to you about finding relevant facts. Throughout your time as a student and during your career as a lawyer, you'll be called upon to draft legal opinions, to provide advice and advocate for your client. To do all these things properly, you not only need to know the issues in the law, but you need to know the facts and have the facts to apply to that law. It's important then to make sure that your facts are correct. It's important also to make sure that you have enough facts. If your facts are incorrect, or if you are missing facts, your legal opinions, advice, and arguments will be skewed. I recall my time as a student. I was preparing for a mock chambers application at a real courthouse, the Court of Queen's Bench in Saskatchewan, in front of a real judge. I remember looking at the facts that had been assigned to me, and I remember thinking that there was maybe a couple of them that had been missing. I thought that those missing facts were not important because they hadn't been set out in the fact scenario that was given to me, even though I had a funny feeling in my stomach that perhaps maybe they were important. What did I do about it? Nothing. When my turn came to present my case at the mock chambers application at the real courthouse in front of a real judge, the real judge asked me a question about the very facts that I was missing. I had no proper reply. I was mortified, and there was no way that I could fake my way out of it. I embarrassed myself in front of that real judge at the real courthouse because I didn't ask the question that I needed to ask to fill in the blanks that I knew were missing. Thankfully, this occurred at a mock chambers application and not at a real one. Later, I found myself conducting bail hearings at the provincial court. A particular judge who was particularly hard on junior lawyers like me at the time asked me many questions, hoping to trip me up. Mostly, she wasn't able to trip me up because I tried to be overly prepared when I appeared in front of her. But there was the odd occasion that she did. So when you are called upon to give legal advice or advocate on someone's behalf, start with the facts. If you're given written facts, read them, then read them again, then read them one more time. Maybe everything you need will be contained in that set of facts, but maybe not, and very likely not. You will probably know if you are missing facts. You might feel something in the pit of your stomach, or in your heart, or in your head, or you might have questions yourself. This means that you have to do a little bit more work. Sometimes you need to be curious and investigate. You can do some of this on the internet, but nothing beats asking real people real questions. Ask your prof questions. When you're a lawyer, ask your client questions. Ask your colleagues questions. Ask your client questions. Ask yourself questions. And again, ask your client questions. You might like to ask specific questions that relate specifically to the relevant facts that you seek. Sometimes these are hard questions to ask, but you still need to ask them. Sometimes I like to leave my questions wide open. I find out sometimes so much more than I ever thought I would this way. So in conclusion, facts are important. If you don't have them, or if you have the wrong ones, your advice and arguments will be skewed. If you are given a fact situation, read it again, then read it again. Trust yourself. If you're missing information, seek it, and you will find it. Ask questions. Be curious and investigate. Be prepared. I want to wish you all well in your studies and in your future professions and in life. It can be tough out there, and sometimes it feels like justice just isn't being done. But please keep plugging along bit by bit and try to have fun. Take care, all of you, and thank you very much for listening. Bye.